Okay, I made another blog post a while back about how to make a slip ball, but that one's using a tennis ball and it's a little more complicated, requires tools. We're going to make one out of everyday household items and we're going to do it much easier and much faster. So here's how we're going to do it. You're going to need some cloth, some scissors, and some rope. That's basically all you need. And so what I want you to do is I want you to take a scrap of cloth, and you could just as easily use like an old bandana or something like that. It doesn't matter. I just have this old pair of karate pants laying around that I use for scraps from time to time. And so, you could take it and then you could, I guess you could probably rip it just as easy. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to end up trimming it anyway when you get done. So now you're going to take, and you need something to give it some weight. Slip ball is a weight on a string, so you need something to give it some weight. So in this case, I'm going to use some beans. These are dried beans. You could use rice. You could use a handful of pebbles. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at all. And so I'm just going to put some of these beans in the middle to give it a little bit of weight. Now, in order to give it some weight, now I'm going to grab a piece of this, and you can use, again, any kind of string you want. I just happen to have this paracord laying around, and I'm going to use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gather up these corners and make a little bean bag. Nothing to it. Then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to wrap it around this to give it some security. I'm going to tie it, and I'm going to tie it tightly. Now this is just about as fast and as dirty a construction as you could ever see. It's not fancy. You do not, however, want this to come loose because your beans will go everywhere. So you might want to put like a piece of tape or something on it. And you can get as creative and as cute as you want. You can cut this off and make it neater, whatever you want to do. It doesn't really make that much difference. And there you go. That is your ball. Now, what do you do with it? And that's the next step. So we're going to tie a loop in the end of it, and then we're going to go to a doorway, and I'm going to show you how to use a slip ball. Okay, so we've got our slip ball made, and now you need to know what to do with it. So what I want you to do is I want you to find a doorway and then get like a push pin, a typical push pin, and just go to your doorway and just put the push pin in the top of the door frame over the molding so you have something to hang it to. Then you can go ahead and then put it around that and then measure this to about roughly your jaw height. Okay? Now that you have that, you see the length, you can pull it down and then very simply tie it up. So easy. Now you can take this extra and then you can trim that off and you're good to go. Now what you have is a slip ball. Now the point of the slip ball is for you to move your head so you can practice having proper body mechanics to avoid getting hit in the face. Bang, 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 bang. That's how a slip ball works. Now, how to slip properly is you imagine that there's an elastic band attaching shoulder to opposite hip, and you're going to keep your hands up properly, and then when the ball comes towards your face, then you're going to squeeze and turn your hip. Audrey, can you show the floor a little bit? Point to my feet. So as my shoulder goes, my hip turns. Now if I slip the other direction, come up. So if I slip this direction, then this foot comes up. So I'm turning my whole hips with each turn, and I'm using this sort of contraction maneuver, shoulder to hip. So again, hands up, and then as the ball comes, slip, 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 and then you can practice your punches. Once you get comfortable with the slip, then you can start throwing punches as well. Eventually, you can then add in other maneuvers as well. So you could put in, let's say, a bob. So when it comes towards you, just straight down and then out. Left, right, down, left, right, bang, 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 bang. That's how you practice good head movement for boxing and martial arts. Anyway, quick slip ball. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. As always, make sure to like, to share, and to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you're interested in free distance learning martial arts programs, or if you're in Richmond, Virginia, and you want to participate in a live martial arts class, see the description of this video for important links and other information. Thanks for watching.